This river tour would consist of seeing the various flora and fauna in the rainforest. Also, at this end of the river, there's also another chance of seeing the jaguars. As you guys can tell, jaguar spotting, it's not really the highest of chances because they're very much afraid of us more than we are afraid of them. So, the sight of humans, they would be back into the rainforest, which is pretty dense. But it's something we're trying to get more of. We had a group that went last year. They were very lucky enough to see the jaguars. They had two opportunities to see them. One was at Rewa, and then when they come down to Piriba Lodge.
So the 4 days experience, it takes us from the Pacaraimas mountain range all the way to the highest point in the Kanuku Mountains, 3,500 feet, and so much more in between. Now, 3,500 feet, please don't get scared. It sounds like a challenge, and it is, but I guarantee you everyone here will be able to do it because we make our hiking fun, interactive, and encouraging. So it's not a race to the top, but it's more of an experience as you go along. So much to observe in the rainforest, so much flora and fauna and wildlife as well. Not forgetting the interesting stories of our guides along the way.
That the jungle is always an adventure. And now, while we at Rockstone, we don't drop people off to survive by themselves. We carry them through it. But learning these basic skills for any people, whether it's a family or it's a group of friends and so on, where you go out and you light a fire, you shoot some bow and arrow, you try to catch some fish, you try to roast it, all of these things here fall under the same category of survival because you're learning some life skills that you can use in some kind of a context to not only know now how you do it, but build some confidence in your own kind of like living and thriving. So this is something that was very needed from our end, and Rockstone actually came out to be a perfect place to do this. So this is pretty much the survival adventure.
As we reflect on Jonestown's story, we also acknowledge the unique role of Port Kaituma, the gateway to the outside world of Jonestown, and the resilient community in its own right. This tour offers an opportunity to honor the lives lost while celebrating the vibrant, thriving spirit of the Port Kaituma today. This tour is not just about visiting the past, it's about connecting with the present and building meaningful conversations for the future.
This tour is a perfect blend of adventure and relaxation, ensuring ample time to unwind and enjoy the experience. It is an ideal weekend escape to recharge from work and the hustle and bustle of the city. As soon as you touch down into Cato, as soon as you step out of that aircraft, it's literally a breath of fresh air. You already feel refreshed when you step out the plane. You could quite literally feel the fresh air on your face. You inhale it. It's like you put a winter fresh in your mouth, basically.
And I'm really happy that we're seeing a very diversified and varied portfolio of experiences from the biking experience at Atta, or whether that is a jungle survival in Rockstone. And I think very, very interesting from Wanderlust and team, the Jonestown Memorial experience. I think those would certainly add value to our spectrum of experiences that we now offer as Destination Guyana.